YouTube channel. For those of you that do not know me, my name is Natasha and I'm the creator and founder of Demary Style, a bridal gown brand that helps you through the process of finding the right dress. I am sharing today some great tips on how to find the right shops. So this is something that I am very passionate about because so many times in my experience in working at a bridal shop, I would have brides that wanted to hit every single spot in town and would overwhelm themselves and get frustrated because they are trying to run around town to 20 different bridal shops. And nowadays there are so many different designers and so many bridal shops out there that it can really be overwhelming. I think in the past, many moons ago, there used to be only maybe 2 or 3 shops in town that you would go look for your wedding dress, but things have changed and the bridal industry has grown tremendously. It is still a very kind of old-fashioned industry, but it's changing and it's shifting, and it's exciting to see where it has grown since I started 14 years ago. Hard to believe it was 14 years ago. But that being said, I wanted to give you a few tips on how to find the right place to go, because you don't need to visit every single spot in town. So how do you know what stores to visit? So something I always tell my brides is do your research. Obviously you probably are. Do your research on what kind of designers, kind of pictures that you're finding. Obviously Pinterest is our great handy dandy wedding planning organizer tool that I'm sure you've got and we all love, and is time and time again one of the best apps and one of my favorites. But in looking at that, you save kind of what you like. And how I tell most brides to go about the bridal shop selection is obviously look online at those photos that you've saved and research what the designers are. And in that being said, call up those bridal salons that have that designer's brand, kind of ask them a few questions. And a few of the questions is obviously the number one, budget. How much is this dress or this designer that you're looking into? If this is something that's going to be blown out of your budget, honey, don't even go for it. Just keep moving forward, because I can guarantee you there's probably another dress out there that is just as beautiful and just as stunning in your budget. If you have the wiggle room and you are open to going above and over, I've seen many brides do it, more power to you, that's awesome. But if you are dead set on your budget, call ahead to the stores that carry the designers that you're looking for and ask them, how much do these dresses cost, or give me an estimate so that you know if this is going to be a feasible option or not. So let's say if they are, ask them how many dresses in this collection do they have. Do they have maybe a special event coming up soon, like a trunk show for this designer? Maybe you'll want to schedule your appointment around that time. And in another video, I'm going to explain a little bit more about what a trunk show really entails. But some things to think about. Now, if there's a few different stores in the area that carry that designer, which can happen sometimes, not often. Usually bridal stores try to have different brands and collections so that there's a little bit of business for everybody, right? But if there are a few and you can't decide on which store to go to, I would honestly call the ones that have the designer, ask for budget, kind of get a feel with the person that you talk with on the phone, kind of like a first impression, how comfortable you feel. Another thing that I like to do is look online, look at their website. You can kind of judge a lot by kind of the feel that they have going on in the store. Sometimes they'll have photos. Ask them how many guests are allowed to go with you. Obviously, some stores are smaller than others, so there is probably going to be a limit. And then again, in another video, I'm going to explain a little bit more about your guests. So some things to ask about them. Another great tool a lot of stores are, which I think is fabulous, is using social media. So look up their Facebook, look at their Instagram page, and see what your comfort is. Do you want to go to a large, huge store that has a ton of space, or do you want more of a kind of mom and pop kind of feel? You know, it gives you more of a one-on-one consultation with each store. Some things to think about. So these are kind of just my tips and hints. Again, I think the major one is based on the things that you're liking and your budget. budget is a huge one. So kind of interview the stores, call them up and ask, those questions. Don't be afraid, to ask how long each appointment is. If you take a little bit, you want to give a little bit more time in looking in the dresses, some stores may offer an hour, some may offer an hour and a half. This is something to think about as well. So I hope this little tip and hint help, and I will be reiterating a little bit more about this in future videos, but just wanted to drop this quick little note and help you in finding the right stores. So I hope you guys are all having a wonderful day. Again, if you have any questions, feel free to comment below or shoot me an email. My website is linked below, and again, don't forget to hit that subscribe button. Look forward to seeing you guys soon. Bye.